Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the October 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising, though, just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a general look at what's coming for the month of October. We'll also do a money column, a love column, and in the 5th and final column, we'll do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We will also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But Virgo, let's go ahead and get into it. So column number 1, again, what's wrapping up and coming to a close. So we're pulling a summary affirmation card here. We have the affirmation card, dependability. So this is an interesting one. I feel like, first off, you did a great job of delivering on what you said you were going to do, Virgo, but there were definitely people counting on you, looking to you for this dependability in the last few weeks or month. But let's see what other messages we've got going on here and see what other insights we have. So first up, we have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a card, well, anytime I have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. With the case of Ace of Pentacles, this is typically new job, raise, promotion, investment, some sort of new income. So we like this new money shift, career shift that's going on. Next up, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is very traditional, very conventional. This is interesting. This ties back into like doing the things that you said you were going to do. For this new job or this new role, you may have like committed to a project or some sort of demo saying like, hey, I can prove that I can do this work. I feel like the interview was almost like a working interview, if that makes sense. But it was like, I see you previously committing to doing something, you get it completed, and that's where this Ace of Pentacles new money is coming in. At the bottom here, we have the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is a card of worry, stress, anxiety. You see this person sitting up in bed, Virgo. So I feel like you could have been worried if you were going to be able to deliver or execute, but you did a really wonderful job of it. But again, you were like, oh, did I do enough? Did I show them what needed to be done? Did I complete what needed to be completed? That type of thing. Let's take a look at our clarifiers though. First up, we have the 9 of Swords. So repeat 9 of Swords. Again, your performance was like dependent on this, or your raise, promotion, new money was dependent on your performance or this thing that you committed to do. So just some of the anxiety there, some of the worry, but again, it looks like you nailed it. You were very dependable. You did what you said you were going to do. The next card we have is the Queen of Cups. If you look at the cup on this card, it's more of a trophy. And in this case, again, you came out as winner. You delivered exactly what you said you were going to do. So it's like reaping the benefits. In this case, it's you receiving this trophy. The Queen of Cups is also like very thorough, very complete. It can be like a card of nurturing and healing. But all in all, I feel like you just did a really, really good job here, Virgo. And at the bottom here, we have the Fool card. The Fool card is the first card in the Major Arcana. This is fresh hope, taking chances, new paths, adventures, beginnings. So this new opportunity that you now have, given your dependability, given the hard work you've put in. So all in all, a really nice spread for the last few weeks there. Now let's take a look at just general what is coming for the remainder of, or excuse me, what's coming for October. So we have a summary affirmation card of reaction here. This is an interesting one, and it has 2 like completely opposite meanings. So sometimes when something happens, a reaction gets delayed because we're so busy or we're so caught up in the moment that we can't begin to process it. So sometimes there's this reaction that we still need to process through these unprocessed feelings. Or this is something that's happening that's causing a reaction in you, a significant reaction. So we'll see what information we've got there, but let's take a look at just general key messages for October. Don't touch the cat's tail. I don't know if any of you saw that. He was not happy about that. Okay, first up we have the Emperor card. The Emperor card is a card, this is respect, leadership, strategic planning. First off, I do want to say that I see you taking the lead on something here, Virgo. Whether you're actually in a formal leadership role or not, very much so taking the lead. It's interesting because it's like this sort of trial that we did. It's kind of carrying forward into this month. So again, the way that you do things, what you get done, it very much so is paving the path for the future. Again, it's very future focused. Be thinking about respect too. So even if something that happens that really triggers a reaction for you, we need to put respect first. So the Emperor is very much so heavy on the respect. The next card that we have is the King of Wands. The King of Wands, again, a leadership card here. So I see you really taking the lead on something. These are bold moves. These are taking steps forward. This is having the courage to go forward. I really see that you're in a position of power now with whatever this shift was that just happened. It's almost interesting. It's like you don't have time to react maybe because you need to kind of roll into this. I don't know that you've had a lot of time to process or unravel kind of everything that's happening. I feel like you're getting right into the work. Looking at our bottom card here, we have the Magician. This is very much so turning visions into reality though. So I like this. I feel like this is exactly where you need to be, Virgo. You are doing the right things, taking the right steps to create whatever that reality is that you want. Anything is possible with the Magician card here. So again, really in a position of power. Let's take a look at our clarifiers now. First up, we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords can be a card of self-imposed restrictions. Granted, I really like when this card comes up because we can kind of use this as like a warning to ourselves. So really lean into this leadership role, lean into this position of power, be very strategic and thoughtful here, but don't hold yourself back. Make sure you don't have any self-doubts or concerns here. You kind of just have to charge forward. Again, I feel like some of you could kind of be in shock. You haven't, again, really had the opportunity to process all that's happened. Taking a look at our next card here, we have the Tower card. In short, this is a card of unwanted change, or it can be kind of things going awry, things not going as planned. I always tell people with the Tower card, you plan for A, B, C, and D, E, F ends up happening. So just be aware, but keep planning, keep adjusting with the situation. With the King of Wands, you have to keep making bold moves. You won't ever lose power here. So it's like you just kind of have to check and adjust, pivot, shift what's being thrown your way with the Tower card as well. And then the King of Wands, again, it's about that courage to just keep moving forward. So not all things will go as planned, but it's almost like keep planning, keep taking action. At the bottom here, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful, so this is about using your resources in the correct way. But again, I feel like you're working in the direction to create whatever reality it is that you want, creating the things that you want. So all in all, I really like this spread of cards. Again, you have a lot of power. You're really taking the lead here. I feel like you kind of just got thrown right into it, but there's no reason to doubt yourself. I see you in a good position, but it will be some new uncharted water for you here. Okay, moving on to our next column now, let's talk about anything related to money. So a quick money message to get us started. Put the same time and effort into learning your personal finances and the financial market as you would any other skill. Study the way money flows throughout your economy and maximize your opportunities. Do not be afraid to face the facts. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money. Let me just move the kitty cat here really quick. I know you are napping so nicely. Okay, so in this column, we're talking anything money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, whatever you associate with money here, Virgo. Oops, apparently you need those two at the bottom, eh? Okay, so first things first, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Love it. We love the Nine of Pentacles in this card. This is luxury. This is self-sufficiency. This is financial gain. This is enjoying what we're doing. really strong card for our money column. Again, we're positioned well. We're having financial gains. We're living this life of luxury. The next card we have is the Sun card. In terms of good card in the tarot deck, it really doesn't get much better than the Sun card. This is material happiness, joyous outcome, success. So many wonderful things associated with the Sun card here. So nice positioning between the Nine of Pentacles and the Sun card. At the bottom here, we have two cards that wanted to pop out together. First up, we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a card of overcoming obstacles, and then the Four of Pentacles is your card of your desire for your long-term security. It's interesting that these popped out together, but this column as a whole is so positive, but it's almost like we needed to validate, Virgo, all that you've been through. Like all of the things you've overcome, all of the obstacles and challenges to get to this desired state, this point of luxury, this point of financial gains, this point of happiness. So it's not an easy feat. So it's nice to see you come so far and have been so successful here. Taking a look at our clarifiers, first up we have the Four of Cups. For those of you feeling kind of like an apathy, a lack of fulfillment, a lack of contentment, this is a good shift coming for you, especially giving those Nine of Pentacles and the Sun card. So I love to see that. There could be a surprise gift coming into, like a bonus check, maybe a vacation provided by your employer, something of that sort. I feel like there is a surprise gift coming in, likely coming in the form of like cash though, given the financial gains associated with the Nine of Pentacles. The next card that we have is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very solid, practical, and wise. This is a card of good investment. So I like this. You're on a good path. This is saying you're investing at the right places money-wise. You're investing in the right places career-wise. So really nice validation from the King of Pentacles that you're on the right path here. There could potentially be a new investment opportunity for you this month as well. Always a good investment opportunity when we see the King of Pentacles. Moving on down to the bottom here, we have the Ace of Cups. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. With the case of Ace of Cups, this is typically new baby, relationship, proposal, marriage. There could be some relationship that's really critical in driving this forward as well. So be attentive or really pay attention to these new relationships that are coming into play in terms of finances or careers. There also could be a new opportunity as well that's going to be leading to this happiness. So in terms of proposal, that proposal could come in the shape of an opportunity. Okay, moving right along now, let's talk about anything related to love. So a quick love message to kick us off here. Power, you instinctively know what is right for you and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So in this column, we are going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationships, marriage, whatever you associate with love. First up, we have the Knight of Swords. If you take a look at this card, both the horse and rider are moving very quickly here. With the Knight of Swords, this is fast-paced change, so something's happening quickly here. It's interesting, though, because it was stuck before. The next card we have is the Seven of Pentacles. This is patience, delayed success, waiting. You see this person planted the pentacles and now they're waiting for them to grow. So it's interesting, things have been stuck and now all of a sudden they're moving 100 miles an hour. At the bottom here we have the Four of Wands. This is like a celebration. This is a win. Something that was stuck, something we weren't succeeding at, now we are, and it quickly happened. This is also very much so a friend and family and celebration card, a reunion card as well. So get out there, enjoy your friends and family. But again, there was something that wasn't happening and then just like that, it happened. So this is getting across the finish line, getting it complete, letting that thing come true. So very nice to see there. Let's take a look at our clarifiers. First up, we have the Sun card. We touched on the Sun card a little bit earlier. Got to be the best card in the tarot deck. Material happiness, joyous outcomes, success. Again, there's something that wasn't happening for you, and just like that, it hit. So much joy, so much happiness, and again, that success that seemed to be missing before. The next card we have is the Ace of Pentacles. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. This is new job, raise, promotion, investment, income. It's interesting You could have been waiting for a spouse to get a new job or some sort of new money as well. When I see the Ace of Pentacles, which is mostly a money card in the love column, it's very much so money surrounding you. So like spouse, parents, friend, roommate, whoever it may be. So for some of you, this could be like something financial that you've been waiting for. And then at the bottom here, we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a card of truth coming out. It's like you've been looking for the answer. So it's interesting. Also, in terms of getting reconnected, like something could have been said, like, I hate to say this, like kind of like the gossip or the rumor mill, but there's like something that could have been clarified for you that then is now leading to this reunion. Like maybe you didn't fully know all the details of a situation and somebody explained it to you. So this is like kind of like seeking of information, finding out truth. Okay, now let's take a look at our fifth and final column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the card, the summary card of balance. I won't get on my soapbox, but most of you know I love the balance card. We all always need more balance. So I'm excited to see you getting a nice strong card like balance. Especially with something like this, it looks like there is something that we need to balance out here, Virgo. First, we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is like bully, theft, violence, abusive, toxic relationship. So there's definitely a relationship that's out of whack, a relationship that's not serving us the best. And this relationship has put us in this position with the Seven of Wands where we're like feeling like there's competition or we constantly have to defend ourselves. So it's interesting that this is what's balancing out. But again, there's this like ongoing conflict that we are constantly fighting with one of our relationships. At the bottom though, I love this. We have the Six of Wands. This is victory, award, recognition, good news, success. Some way, somehow it's like you're winning the argument or the argument is now resolved with this Six of Wands. So there's no doubt, I think this relationship definitely will balance out. Let's see what other clarifiers I can give you here. First up, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is very traditional, very conventional. I think that this, like I said, is an ongoing issue that's been happening. This relationship is also about expectations and like, you're not meeting their expectations, they're not meeting your expectations. Some way, somehow, expectations seems to be being pulled into this as well. The next card we have is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a card of compromise. It's a card of making a decision. But again, I feel like we do come to a compromise here. We come to a solution here. This relationship corrects. Again, like it's like you win the argument or the argument gets resolved. At the bottom, we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience, hard work, delayed success. Waiting. You've been waiting for this resolution. You've been waiting for this to work itself out, and it's definitely going to for you in the next few months. So interesting, but nice end message there for you. Now at this time, Virgo, I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video here and think of them really quick. But question number 1, we have the Ace of Clubs. This is number 30 card. That's going to be a no, or excuse me, 31 card, but that's a no. Question number 2, we have the Jack of Diamonds. This is number 14 card. That's going to be a yes. And question number 3, we have the Eight of Clubs, the number 13 card. This is also a yes. So no, yes, yes for you. We're going to pull a card from our Healing Stones deck, which is a crystal to keep with you through the month of October. You have rose quartz, which is good for softness, love. It's gentle but firm. Also a really wonderful self-love crystal. Anything related to love with that rose quartz. Last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Virgo, your healing note says, people don't always need advice. Sometimes all they really need is a hand to hold, an ear to listen, and a heart to understand them. Thank you so much, Virgo, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. I did also include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful October.